Welcome to Parts Watch Training. In this tutorial, we're going to see how to change the sales tax rates. As you know, there's no set schedule for changing sales tax rates. Some states have not changed rates in decades. Others, especially those with open local option sales taxes, may see rate changes almost monthly. There are a number of chargeable services that are available to update Parts Watch rate tables every time taxes change, but unless you're using one of these, you must make any changes to the state's tax rates manually. So, assuming your rate tables are already set up and you only need to edit them from the menu, let's go to Controls, System, Tax Setup, Tax Rate Setup to open the Tax Rate Setup screen. Click the Rate Table button to find the right one, and then hit the F5 key or click the Edit button. And if the change should go into effect tomorrow, leave the effective date set to today's date. It's important to remember that Parts Watch does not change the tax rates when the edits are made, so that each full day will use the same tax rate. So you won't see the edits to the tax rates until the next day. If you're making the change ahead of time, then change the effective date to the date the tax change will go into effect. Now, if the state has one tax rate table, because the state imposes the same tax rate across the state, then all you have to do is double-click the first rate that needs to be changed and enter the new rate. Hit Enter, and the next rate will be highlighted. Enter that rate and hit Enter. And after all edits are made, hit F9 or click the Update button to save the changes, and the system will open a prompt. And first, the system verifies the date when the change will be in effect. Then it asks if you want the change to affect all tax tables that assesses taxes by this taxing authority. Basically, the system prompts for each rate type edited. If you have more than one, and if you edit the state tax only, it'll ask if you want to change the state rate for all your other rate tables for the state or not. Answer yes if you do. Then you don't have to open each table for the state and change it separately. Or answer no if you only want the change to affect the edited table. Okay, now if you made changes to more than one taxing authority, when it prompts for the first one, say the state tax rate, say yes if there are more rate tables for the state and the tax is the same across the whole state. Or say no if any of the other rate tables for that state use a different state tax rate. And then say you made changes to the county tax rate. It'll prompt to affect the other tables with the same county. And if the same county is on other rate tables, it's probably because there's a city tax or, transit tax or airport tax. So answer yes to the prompt if a taxing authority with the same name as the edited one exists on other rate tables for the state. If the edited taxing authority is only on that one table, then say no. Just make sure you know your table structures, so you know whether or not an authority is the same on other tables or not, and that will guide you on how to answer the prompt. But check with your support rep if you've been instructed to answer any of these prompts differently. And then, once the prompt closes, you're done. If you think you might have made a mistake, just click the Effective Date button and reopen the table for either the date currently in use or the date with the changes just made. If you reopen an edited table and make changes, the system will prompt telling you edits were already made for the same date and asking if it's okay to change them. Answer yes if it is and no if it isn't. Oh, and by the way, PA doesn't have penny breaks, but I've turned it on here to show you because penny breaks are hardly used anymore. But if your state does and makes a change, simply enter the new breakpoint and tax per break before hitting F9 to save it. And that's it for editing tax rate tables. Please contact customer support if you have questions. And thanks for joining us.